Hello.
Hello, we are live. That's in the way, isn't it? That thing that says learn more. Anyway, hope we're all okay. This is the Booicore live show, episode 3. Now, I'm hoping it doesn't sound too weird tonight because I have been stressing like mad for the last 3/4 of an hour because for some reason my computer the PC will not go live on YouTube, so I've had to resort to using the phone. Oh yeah, we've got comments, so we're all right. So, Si Payton's with us. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, buddy. Nice to see you.
And you?
Right,
Yeah.
Todd. We all well?
Todd, see
Yeah.
you. Evening, chaps.
I can't see myself.
Do you want to get onto the comments, dude,
Yeah,
so
I've
we
had to
can?
redo it.
Yeah.
I can't find them.
All right.
That
Okay.
area.
You got it?
Yeah.
You on it?
Yes.
So relax, because the problem is with my phone, I didn't even know it would work until I went live then, and I've never tried getting live on my phone. So can someone...
The sound's good, someone said.
The sound's
Mum
okay,
said
is
the
it?
sound's good.
The mum says it sounds good. So I'll tell you what, if the sound's good, it might be... I reckon that's a better picture than on the computer. It's,
Your
put the
phone
camera
camera's
forward a
better
bit.
than...
Shall we bring it forwards? Bring
Yeah.
it forward. Watch it, don't fall over, Todd. It might fall over quite easy. That better? That better?
I like that because I'm as tall as you in this
Yeah,
picture.
I like that. Correct down. Anyway, so what have we got, Todd? Let's
Muddy Tracks just put fight.
fight.
I reckon you'd win.
I'm saying nothing. Saying nothing. You're from the old school hard knocks of Birmingham, aren't you?
I only fight with weapons.
Yeah.
I'm good at running. Hit and run, literally.
Mr. I Am 2 Pro. You doing Landegler Enduro 1st of June?
Possibly, yeah. If I do it, I'll probably do it on hardtail, I reckon. So what we'll do is, obviously because it's live, people will start logging in now and looking on. So we won't talk too much about it for a while until we've got a few more people watching. But we've got prizes towards the end of the show. Si have you got some merchandise, you say, as well, or you've got? He's going to give away 2 entries to the Malverns anyway, which is.
You're stealing my thunder.
Go on, sorry, go on.
So if you hang fire, we're going to give away some Malverns. Not just stickers and flyers, but some weekend passes, camping, and weekend festival entry tickets. We'll give that. And I picked up a very nice T-shirt the other day as well from our guys, my friends. Turbo, it's you, only faster.
What's all that about then?
I went to a store opening.
Yeah.
Raceco Cycles, Rich.
Oh yeah, I
invited
saw
me.
that. Yeah.
And they've got a specialised turbo, so it's all the e-bikes inside their store in Stourbridge.
Have they become what do they call that sort of store where it's all one?
A concept store.
Concept store. Yeah.
No, it's like they've built, or it was part of next door and they've knocked a hole in the wall or something. I'm not quite sure, but there's like another shop. But it's just it was wicked. It was a good night.
Right.
I think there were about 200 people there, and a lot of old faces were there.
Yeah.
We had a good catch up. So yeah, it was good, and there was some cans of specialised beer going down as well.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, so it was a good event. So nice that a lot of sort of Midlands guys were local, so it was good to catch up.
I noticed someone's just put Todd looks well bored.
I'm trying to smile now, like too much.
Bring it in a bit. Let's bring it in.
Oh, hi Jack.
Bring it right in.
Bring it right in. Just got to get all 3 of us on. That's a bit
Hi
better,
Todd,
isn't
are you doing the guild this weekend at Style Club? No, because I don't have a full sauce at the
it?
moment.
Bring me.
Race the
little
Guild
sponsors
this
down.
weekend. I don't know how much it is. Is it 25 or 30 quid to race? You get your free number board, practice in the morning, walk up, push up the course.
Have you
push-up
done
race.
that?
I've done a couple, yeah.
Have you?
I did one. I don't know.
It's Harry, isn't it? Harry
Clark, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Nice
He
guy.
messaged me last night and I shared it on the Facebook social media pages.
Yeah.
So yeah, always a good event, and it's entry level. Do you know what I mean? But it's exciting, it's fun. There's no pressure, and it's on a Sunday. It's a good day out if you want to cut your teeth. Perfect warm up for the Malverns Classic.
Yay.
So,
So normally for this show, sort of 6 o'clock-ish, I sit down, I get everything prepped, I get my pen out, and I write a load of little sort of headings of things to talk about, and I've just literally spent half, 3/4 of an hour on my phone to my mate Dom trying to get the computer to work. So yeah, sorry if I'm a bit unorganised tonight, but we've done it.
It's best
We've done it.
unplanned.
Yeah, we've done it. We got it. You know, if you can sort of get through it and get things working, it's not too bad, is it? There's a few other bits and pieces I want to show you. I'll show you this now, actually. Let's get it done. So, like I said, this is the Booicore live show. This is meant to be open, but isn't. So I just want to show you, some of the products that Booicore do. This is one of them. This is like it's like a changing mat thing. But you've never seen one of these, have you?
No.
Okay. So this is like a decent hard plastic, not rubber, is it? So you've got a bag there, nice waterproof bag. Obviously another thing I do is go on the internet, find out how much it costs. No idea, because I didn't do it. So this is like a big round thing, like that sits on the floor.
Shall I hold it up?
Yeah.
I'm modelling for it.
Like that, okay? And then if you look at the other side, I've shown that bit, you've got like a pull cord. So what you do is you stand on this, take all your horrible crappy kit off, and then pull it, and then all your kit, it then becomes in this bag. And then you've got all your crappy kit in there, chuck it in there. I think that's just for keeping this in. So check them out, Booicore. You'll find them on Google, and we do a discount code. Can you remember what it was? Was it
pinned 10?
Pinned 10, capital
All
letters, pinned, and then the numbers 10. That's how you get your 10% discount. So that's that dealt with. Anyway, what have you been doing, mate? What have you been up to? I know you've been riding a lot now that you're...
I'm not riding anymore, not for the next 6 weeks. I can't afford to fall off and hurt my arm.
Yeah.
Or my thumb.
God, cheesy.
You can tell I've got kids young.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, so no, I can't do that. I had a mad day the other day. Went to met the guys from WD-40, which is cool. Then I went to see Kelly Salone as well.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I bought a
Still mad as ever.
She's crazy. Got a lovely house though,
Yeah.
down in the Swindon.
You just want to sit down south, they're all loaded down there.
She's living in her mum's house, lovely house. And I bought a trampoline off her.
Yeah.
90 quid. It's about 16
I
foot
saw
wide.
that on Facebook.
And I built it for my kids, so we're
Yeah.
gonna have a wicked party. And she went, and I've got a bouncy castle. I went, I'll have that as well.
Yeah.
It was really cheap. And they said, and I've got another bouncy castle, which is a really big one, like a commercial one.
Have you got that for the Malverns?
No, you have to be really careful with bouncy
Yeah.
castles. Yeah, because you have to have a ticket, which means it's like an MOT. And then you have to check the wind speed.
Oh, really?
And you have to, because people have died. People
Yeah.
have, the kids have been on them. There's been some recent fatalities, but it took off, and yeah. So I've got some.
So much with health and safety now, isn't there? So much.
We'll talk about that. I actually went on I went in the afternoon to Hereford Council, and I met this SAG Safety Advisory Group, and
Yeah.
so there was 4 police. Who else was there? There was the Environment Agency, the fire, the ambulance, the
Yeah.
noise people. People about the catering vans. So
Yeah.
you got to jump through some hoops. So I've got some homework to do.
Right. How's it all going, the organisation, getting ready for Malverns?
Well, it's great. There's a team of 3 now, so I've got a guy looking at helps me with a bit of the paperwork and account side of things, invoices. Adrian that used to work with us at the British Downhill Series, the BDS,
And your brother?
and I've got my brother Oliver. That's I tell how busy you are. He's moving to Birmingham on Friday night.
Is he?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, because we're just flat out with. There's so much paperwork, and I think it's just now we turn up on people's radars that we're getting bigger, and now we just have to make sure. Not that we weren't, but
Yeah.
it's all good. Even though we think we know what we're doing, but you've got to get it down on paper.
Yeah,
You've got to
yeah.
get it all written down. We know that you need a 7.5 metre wide lane down where the camping is, but that needs to be on the risk assessment, on the event management
Right,
plan.
ball leg, all that sort of
It's
stuff.
an absolute ball ache. It's like that's what Jim asked me to stay tonight for dinner, and I was like, I haven't got time. I've got to go home.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, no riding for me for the next 2 months. Busy working.
Mm.
But it's all going well, and the response has been fantastic. So, let's see. Bit of sunshine,
That's what we need.
and we can't go wrong.
What about comments, Todd? Have we got anything
We've got
new
quite
coming
a
in?
few. We've got Si. What do you think is the best part about the Malverns?
You know what the best part? The rave on the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 till 12, we got Heritage Nights, DJs playing. You know, I'm old school like you. We used to go raving back in the day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Did you go to Birmingham in the old days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit large.
Yeah.
I never did drugs.
I was Manchester,
I never did drugs.
didn't you?
And people used to say, even
No
up to
comment.
like recently, people used to say, "I used to be off your edge. You used to be on the speakers, on you
Yeah.
know, like dancing away." And I was like, "No, that wasn't me." Well, it was me, but I was not on.
Really?
Honestly, two bottles of K cider with a bit of blackcurrant in.
Yeah.
I was
You
flying.
must be high on life.
Yeah, I had good friends. Good friends.
Yeah.
So no, that's really good for me. The kids racing is awesome. The Strider racing that we had, and you know what? Just seeing people smile. That's the best. And that gave me goosebumps. Just people, and genuinely, honestly, just you know, I sat there and just saw people just like having a great time.
Yeah.
The kids having a great time, and all the fun fair stuff. That was awesome.
We need to talk about what we're doing and what we can, you know, what we can come up with vlog wise and what you want to offer, and you know.
You should do something a bit like this.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Come live.
Yeah.
Live, like they do
But
on.
the trouble with going live from there is probably everybody who want to watch it is there anyway.
There'll be a lot of people that won't be there though, I suppose, that can't make it.
I mean, like the racing and covering stuff, and is it going to be like the Legends races or whatever you call it again?
So we haven't got the Legends race. We're going to give that a rest. We will
Is there
bring
any
that
media
back.
stuff? You know, going to be any media entries? Should have asked you already about
Media
this.
entries. What do
Yeah.
you mean media?
That's what I do at all the other races.
He's trying to
Media entries.
blag again. No, we do
Yeah.
look after the media because
Yeah.
we appreciate them. Keith Valentine might disagree with me.
Yeah.
If you people ask me, are you friends with Keith Valentine? I am really good friends with Keith, but we have a lot of banter.
Okay, I don't know who he is. Who's that?
Mr. Funkt, funkt.com, phunkt.com.
Oh, I heard that. Where's that from? I
He's
recognise
Scottish
that.
dude. Takes
Right,
really good
okay.
photos at World
Okay.
Cups and the national series.
Okay.
I'd always banter him about being behind the tape,
Right.
being in the B zone.
Any more, Todd?
Yeah. What do you think of the Santa Cruz Nomad?
Is that to me?
Don't ask me about bikes. I've no idea.
Nomad, it's a good bike, innit? You know, it's a bit of a cheap bike, but it's a good. They are definitely a good bike, but it's definitely a bit like. It's a bit. I tell you what, the Santa Cruz is like. It's like if you come into loads of money, and you want to buy a flash car, you buy a Porsche because that's what all the other people buy when they got loads of money. That's what the Santa Cruz is like to me. But I know it is a good bike because I know lots of people have got them and they never sort of knock them. But it's a bit like, get something a bit different.
And you got to have a Volkswagen Transporter.
Yes, and
A woolly hat with a bobble on.
yeah, and extremely skinny jeans, a very manicured beard. Notice the beard's gone, everyone. What do you reckon?
Someone put
No,
before
it's
when's
like
the job
nearly-
interview?
When's the job interview?
Ask him about his beard. Did you used to dye it?
I did, yeah. It was going grey and it was getting greyer and greyer, and then it was Stu's fault, that is. So
Stu Hughes?
Stu started dyeing his, and then I was like, I took the mick out of him, but then I tried it and I was like, oh, it looks all right once I got the colour right. And in the end, it was like too much mither, and now he's got his special new hair.
He's got a nice haircut now,
Yeah,
hasn't
he has, yeah.
Nice.
He's been on the
Miracle Grow.
Yeah,
he? Baby buyer rubs it in and it
mate,
grows.
he's happy. If he's happy, I'm happy.
He's
Yeah.
happy. He's always happy.
So-
I see who dyes his hair. Rob Warner.
Oh no, yeah.
He didn't want to look old on Red Bull TV, so he dyed his hair. I don't know if he got a memo.
What's that tash all about? It looks horrendous.
Old Magnum PI. I
Yeah,
don't know. I can't grow a beard really or a moustache.
it's not such a bad thing, mate. So some things that have happened. Another thing I normally do ready for the show is write down a load of things that have happened. First Bemba race went ahead. British. Wow.
Enduro Mountain Bike Association.
Yeah.
I was a member of that.
I know you were.
I
Yeah.
might still be. I don't know if I am.
So that's taken over now from UKGE being the main enduro races for the country, and they are run by each section does what. So say if it's in the south, then Southern Enduro do it. In Scotland, it'll be Fraser from No Fuss Events, etc., etc. So the first one was at Avan
Where?
Avan.
I mean, in Afan.
Afan if you don't want to try Welsh talking.
Afan.
And you are looking at your current hardtail points leader right now. Okay, there wasn't many in it.
Did you win it?
Yeah, I won it. I came second the day before because Charlie had the 2 races, didn't he?
Yeah. I actually went down. I was there on Sunday.
Yeah, I know, and I saw your
putting,
footage, but I never saw you.
Putting the legwork in, putting the flyers and stickers on all the cars. Good race. I watched a little bit of one of the stages. It was dry, dusty.
It was gnarly on a hardtail. That one that was like 6 minutes long and went down to the old trail centre off the back. Called Blade or something. That was
stage 4?
Savage, yeah. No, it was... God, it might have been 1 actually. It was brutal on a hardtail. Honestly, it was just beat you up.
Looked like a good event. Let me go controversial now with Enduro. National Enduro Series. Why isn't there an elite category?
I think because they're trying to copy EWS and they don't have an elite category. They just have senior. I like that there's no elite. Do you know why I like it? Because you don't get trophy hunters. Because you get a lot of trophy hunting in British racing. People who are like top 3. No, in seniors, in masters and that.
Buys a hardtail.
No, I did the hardtail category because I hadn't got my full suspension. I didn't want to, but I might be doing the rest of them on my hardtail now. Imagine being British champion on the hardtails at nearly 50.
You see, I think there should be an elite category. Because if you have an elite category... I can
see both sides of it.
You're creating a position for people to go to their local bike shop and say, here, I'm racing elite, I'm an elite rider at enduro level, try and get sponsorship. You know, you're lifting their profile, not just of the rider, but of the series as well. So
yeah.
I'm not knocking it, I'm just saying if it was me, I would have an elite category.
Yeah.
Regardless of EWS.
Okay.
You obviously do a great job, but I would.
Right, just to interrupt you, before you say that, Todd, for anyone who's just joined us, this is the Booicore live show. We've got Cy Payton, we've got Todd here, my little man. Cy is the man running the Malverns, so any questions towards, anything about the Malverns or anything from his older, when he was doing BDS, British Enduro.
Pink bike, Descent
World.
Yes.
Decent World.
Commentating on Eurosport.
Yes.
World Cups.
Yes. Not that full of himself, is he?
Dirt Magazine. True or false?
Fuck. I invented True or False, thank you very much.
Did you invent it?
Yes, it was my invention.
Why did you leave Dirt Magazine?
Because...
Did they sack you because I did it?
No, do you know why I left?
I don't know.
Because in 2002, I was on my way to a race, a Welsh Dragon, and I got carried away and I was racing constantly all the time. I had a nice sponsorship off...
I've just noticed this. This is I got a couple of... Well, I had a couple of these. I don't know what I've done with them.
Anyway, on the way there,
but let me just say,
I had enough and I drove home. Turned round, so I don't want to do this anymore. And I didn't touch a mountain bike for 10 years.
Jason Carpenter, Manor Carpenter's dad, used to work for BETD.
Yeah.
Manacle chain device.
Manacle
chain
Gold
device. Yeah, the Gold Tech.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Manacle.
Really good chain. And they used to make these trophies. I think these were one of the best trophies I've ever seen.
Well, Hope are doing trophies again this year for... Is it for your thing?
Of course they are.
Yeah, I'd seen that somewhere. Right, let's get some questions in because we're not talking to the subscribers. Come on, son.
Ollie Richards has put absolutely buzzing for the Malverns this year. My final GCSE on the Friday morning and then straight to the Malverns Classic as soon as I finished for a sick weekend.
Nice.
Dominic
You're not allowed in the bar though. Not allowed to drink.
No. Don't go on. Dom Fowler. This is the chap who's trying to help me sort my computer out.
He's put 27.5 or 28, but I think he means 29.
You're 27.5, aren't you? But he's only 3 foot tall.
I was talking to Graham Upton from Cannondale today.
Yeah.
And about getting a new bike, as you do, and about getting a Habit.
Yeah, nice bike.
29.
That's a nice bike.
You know, I've only got little legs.
Yeah, but they do small 29s now. You know what? I'll have him on a 29 as soon as is physically possible.
I like the idea of 29 front 650B back.
Yeah, I'd like to try it. Well, I have tried. I've tried 650 plus back. I tried that for about a month.
What's that?
It's a very puncturable tyre. They're very thin and they puncture
I'm
easy,
not-
unless you have an e-bike one that's
I'm
like
not into plus size
weighs
tyres.
as much as a bike.
I don't live on a beach.
What else we got?
Jim, why don't you do a pinned weekend in Scotland?
Pinned weekend. I don't know. The thing is, this is your man who likes to organise stuff, and I see these blokes who organise stuff, and I don't want to do it. I get stressed too easy with things like that. We're going to do just a bit pinned group ride at Cannock soon. That is on the cards. I need to get the bikes built up, which are being painted literally right now, yesterday and today. Mine and Sonny's. Todd's has been welded in about a week or two. And then we're going to do just a meet up at Cannock and a ride round and go and do a load of off piste.
Why are you going to have a stand at the Morvers, like an easy up?
I don't know.
You can do. I won't charge you.
Okay.
And why don't you arrange everyone to meet at your stand on a Saturday morning at 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
And all go and have a dick around on, say, like the dual slalom track.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I've got some mates races on the dual slalom track. You can just have a meet up at the Morvers Classic. There you go.
I'd like to get I would like to buy a pinned easy up, but you need 700 quid, don't you?
Instant surf and turf instant shelters.
Yeah.
Based in Warrington, will do you a good price.
I know. I've had one off them before.
I know the man.
Then Enduro Mag took it back off me. But anyway, vlogs. Let's quickly talk about vlogs. Obviously, we've got the stuff from the Avan, and the Scottish stuff's all going out at the moment. The next one, which is part 3 from our time up there, is out. I think it's tomorrow night. No, Saturday night. I've actually got 5 parts from there. Got another vlog which is from we've been uplifted round Stretton. That was good fun. So they're all finished. They're all lined up. So when I go off to Spain on Tuesday.
Well done.
Yeah.
You to Spain for? Benidorm.
Yeah. Going to.
That sticky girl.
Going to ride southern Spain.
Have you not seen Sticky? What's her name?
Vicky. To give you all a thrill.
She doesn't do any more.
Who did that?
What?
Who did that tune? Sticky Vicky. Deus Ex Chips and Gravy.
That would be if you watch my Josh Bryson interview.
Oh, of course, yeah. He knew it. That surprised me. The Mac lads.
The Mac lads.
Yeah, it did surprise me actually. Is Todd faster than you now, Jim? No. Yeah, I tell you what. When I'm tired, he's starting to pull away up the hills.
How old are you now, Todd?
12.
Are you getting better on the jump? Are you any good on the jumps?
Alright-ish.
Because your dad's crap.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you get a chance to ride Glentress when you came to Scotland, or was it just in Eleathan?
It was in Eleathan. It was another wood that I can't even pronounce, and that's on the next one that goes up. And he says it. I still can't remember the name, but I'd never heard of it. But it's some of the best trails I've ever ridden up there.
Not the Golfy.
Near in Eleathan. No, it's past the Golfy. It's like the next wood along or forest, and I was like, where the hell are we? And that's where they're having their Transcend Epic, which is like, it's a bit like, the Trans Provence,
yeah,
but they're doing their own.
Part of the Tweedlove guys.
Yeah, the Tweedlove have got so much stuff going on.
Well, they always run a good event up there.
Well, they are. This is how switched on I think they are. They are the first organisers to see the benefits of vloggers, because they contacted myself and McTrail Rider, who's another vlogger, and said, we're not doing any advertising in magazines this year. We're completely changing the way we're advertising. We want content creators. Come up, do us some vlogs. They only wanted 1 vlog. I ended up with 5 because they did so many cool things, and that's really nice for me to see.
Why do you think I'm here today? I see the value of that.
Yeah, yeah.
And to come and see you, of course.
Yeah, yeah. So vlog, well, it's getting massive, isn't it, vlogging? It's just putting your own edge on it, really.
I got a comment from Mark Ryan that made me laugh before.
Mark Ryan.
Sigh.
He's old, he is.
Sigh, why is your hair more orange than Jim's t-shirt?
Because he's close to that light.
There's a halogen bulb thing.
Yeah, we normally got some different lights pointing at us as well, and I didn't have time to send them off.
Hello, Mark. Rides Clint, rides a YT, Capra thing.
Ah, right.
Used to do a lot of marshalling for us at the BDS. Good lad.
Steve Whitman has put, evening chaps, Sigh, what do you like riding, an e-bike or a normal mountain bike?
Steve Workman, is he, I know who he is.
I know that name.
Big lad, used to ride trials. Is that him?
Could be.
I think that's it. You know what? I've got an e-bike, Cannondale Matera. Solidly rode that for a year. Never rode anything else. You know what?
Then you got fit. Well, that helped you get fit, didn't it?
You know what? Just it helped. Honestly,
some guns on you there, haven't you?
It helped the upper body. It really did holding onto it. Because I was riding. I can't tell you I was riding on it because you're not. Me and Steve Liggins.
Yeah.
Steve Liggins went on his normal bike. I'd be on the e-bike. Steve Liggins is insane.
Yeah.
Really fit. And
yeah, he is. Yeah.
I don't ride the e-bike anymore. I probably will in the winter to get my laps in. And it is a fantastic tool to go up and down a hill. You know, go to places like Ribersford. I can do 30 laps of that.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll do 10. I'll do one on that course, one on that course, one on that course. You know, I can literally get to the top and just straight back down again. Drop the seat post. So I think they're fantastic for that. I wouldn't ride one around Cannock Chase or Langdegler or a trail centre. I wouldn't do that. But that's just me personally. If you want to ride that, that's fine. And you know what? I saw on GMBN there or EGBN or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
EMBN.
Yeah.
They were talking about de-restriction of bikes, and I was talking to Cannondale's Graham Upton this afternoon about it actually, and it's like there's no need to. If you ride an e-bike properly, you shouldn't be going flat out on the single track or on the upper bits. You should be having that rest time to come back down the hill.
Team, we're live. Sorry, don't know. That's the joys of doing it on your phone. It just suddenly turned off. We're back on.
So yeah, I do like it.
Send us a comment to say that you can see us again, please, if you don't mind.
Well, I can see you.
Oh, you can see me. Okay.
So there's your answer, Steve.
Yeah.
I do like the e-bikes. At the moment, I love the fact of just riding a normal bike for flicking it around, jumping, whatever. I'm happy with both, really.
Okay.
I've gone back to the normal bike.
Well, the last day, Sonny and I in Scotland.
Yeah.
One of the events that the Tweedlove guys are putting on is the Bosch EMTB Challenge.
Yeah.
And it's basically a load of stages all around. You've got Innerleithen, you've got that wood that I don't know the name of, can't remember it. 30k loop, and we did that on the last day with the guys from Cube, and we were all on Cube bikes. Mate, it was our Sonny and I's favourite day because we were not only are they racing downhill, anyone who's been to Innerleithen on the Gulfy side, you know the Gulfy climb and you go up to the reservoir, they're racing up that. And I tried it for this vlog. It's amazing. It's hard work. It's amazing. You know all that real rooty, rocky, horrible stuff as you go up. They race up to the what do they call it, the old reservoir.
Think of that thing at the top, the old building and the derelict.
So yeah, that's going to be number 5 vlog, the last vlog from Scotland. So look out for that.
Talking of e-bikes though, the High Bike British e-bike championships at Malvern on the Friday.
Yeah.
We announced that this week.
Yeah.
So Friday evening, 20 quid, come and enter. It's kind of 3 very short laps. You go up the downhill quad eliminator course, turn right, come down the cross country course, which is quite a nice fast flowing trail. 3 laps of that, 6 minutes a lap, sub 20 minutes race.
Right.
Three categories Friday night. Same time as the dual slaloms on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay. Anything else, Todd?
Yeah, we've got quite a few.
Yes.
Craig from RRP. Did Si ever get fed up of beating me by fractions of a second?
The Crash Master, Craig Bromley, RRP.
Yeah, obviously one of our channel sponsors.
Drives a nice Tesla.
Yes.
Always getting it detailed, getting it cleaned.
Ain't got the best one though, has he?
I don't know what the best. Oh, is that the X?
He ain't got
thing?
the fastest one.
Has he not?
He like that.
He bought one of those specialised McLaren road bikes.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they were a lot of money. And he went to McLaren or whatever, and they give you the helmet that fits in the shoes.
The best thing he's ever bought is into the best YouTube channel out there.
There you go. I did used to beat him. I remember him crashing at Bridgewood, and I stopped because he was making a few noises on the floor. But
Was that when I was racing as well?
Yeah,
so must have all 3 of us been pretty similar.
Yeah, and then he went to Bike Park Wales for that and absolutely smashed himself into the floor and wrote himself off. Proper. Yeah. I wasn't there then, but he did. He killed himself. Do you remember?
Not literally.
No, he did. Yeah. He properly wrote himself.
Oh yeah. I do remember that. That was the
quite badly
first sort of meet up with the old boys, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was
he
it.
really did hurt himself.
He did. He spanned himself.
Anything else, Todd?
Yeah. Someone put. Where did it go? There's so many now.
There's the Craig Bromley one.
Right.
He's on it. Dead Space. We've got Dead Space, Todd. Don't allow Dead Space.
Sorry, you're now sponsored by Red Bull.
Is that your Atherton thing? You're like G there.
Like that, is it? No, I just bought that at the shop because it was like, I'm gonna drive home. You know what? Just to go a bit crazy and mental, just hyped. But Red Bull are coming to the Morgan's Classic. They will be.
Talking of Red Bull and G, etc. Did you watch any of the downhill footage?
I only watched. No, because I was out. No, I did a quick 180-kilometre road ride on Sunday.
Anything to try and beat me.
So I did that, and then and I went. I couldn't. It's always hard to find the on live feed.
Yeah, I wait till afterwards.
And it said, and then it came up going, watch Tane Seagrave's winning run. I was like, oh, don't do that. You've just told me who's won.
Yeah.
So no, I watched the women's, and I watched probably the last 10 of the men's. So no, I didn't see G Atherton's run.
No, I didn't. I've only watched 2 runs. The 2 winning. You know.
There you go.
Tane
Busy.
and
I'm
Roy.
honestly too busy at the moment. But there you go. Any others?
Trail Hunting MTB has commented, my lad Harley is 10 and he can't wait for the Malverns.
Good
Fantastic.
lad. Well, you know what? He's 10. He's probably too old to go on the merry-go-round. But the Dodgems, the bouncy castle slides,
Dodgems. Insta sick when you're an adult.
Trampolines, and we've got the bucking bronco, a kids one and an adults one,
Yeah.
and the pump track, all free to use. So he's going to have the time of his.
awesome.
He's going to have the time of his life.
Ace.
Paul O'Brien has asked, what's the best uplift spots? Done revs a couple of times now, so should really try somewhere else.
Depends what you're into.
Can I see what my favourite? One of my. This is what you have to say. You can't say what's your favourite, right? Because then the others get annoyed with you. So you say one of my favourites is. Where do you think my favourite is? One of my favourites is.
For you, uplifting, Black Mountains probably, because you do all the big jumps. I can't do those. You got through all that line, didn't you?
Yeah, I was scared that it took me.
I'm not surprised, massive.
It took me two goes there to like do them, and I'm pretty good at jumping, and I was amazed how many regular guys on trail bikes were jumping them without sounding rude. They were no good on the downhill bits.
Yeah, it's.
And then they went on the jumps. I was like, Jesus Christ!
It's getting like America. That's how America is. People are like they grow up on jumps.
Yeah.
But then they're not very good on the technical stuff.
Yeah, like
It's all smooth.
I was
and
watching them coming down the hill and going, they're crap, without sounding rude. And then on motorline, they were just like, what? On trail bikes, like
Yeah.
some sort of like posh Tristan school kid dudes. And
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I'm gonna give something away quickly.
Go.
I'm gonna do a few tonight, I think. But this is separate, and then there's 3 other things I'll do as one. This, when we had these made by 6-7, 6-7 Factory Racing. So this is a little kid's top. We had it actually done for Todd and then realised it was way too small. So this is for like, what sort of age group? 4, 5?
Maybe even 6.
Hold on, let me
6.
look. I'll tell you what age group that's for.
It's teeny.
That's for a 5 to 6 year old.
Yeah.
That'll, in fact, there you go. She fits a dream.
So, the first person to tell us where Todd did his last vlog from, where
Because you're not allowed to say it.
Oh, we're not, are we? Where's the one you did? What did you do before that?
That again.
Oh, so you went somewhere we're not allowed to publicise. Okay, come out with a question. What can we come out with?
What have I just got that's new that I did a vlog on?
Oh. On or with?
Both. About it and...
Okay.
Yeah, Steve Denny. Wow. Do we accept
I'd
that?
say it's got to have the full name of what it is. So you're nearly there. You're nearly there.
Oh, ATS Rider.
Yes, that's
He's
it.
the one who came to Sonny's that one time when we were there.
Okay, right. So ATS Rider, get in touch.
Steve Denny's got a GoPro Hero 7.
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
That's what it was, but
Yeah.
we've already had that.
Oh. You're sponsored by them now, aren't you?
Yes. Well, sort of. Yeah.
You get
It's a bit of a weird one. It's not through the regular channels how most people get it. The bloke from the UK completely ignored every email I sent him, which was nice.
you straight to Europe.
So I know someone who's very high up in GoPro from when I did some Atherton days a few years ago. And when I actually put on Facebook, does anybody know of any great deals on the Hero 7? She just out of the blue messaged me and said, you haven't bought one, have you? And I was like, yeah, I bought one off Amazon Prime. And she said, we'll send you one. And then I said, well, what about actual support? And she said, yes. And that went straight back to Amazon the next day. And my new one arrived like a week later from Germany.
There you go.
So I'm trying to get a load of batteries out of her at the moment. Batteries and I've got my
Mounts.
yeah, I've got my new vlogging kit thing there that will be sorted. So that's get in touch about this on any of our media really. And the other one I want to do, think of a good question. Okay, I got a good question for you. Right.
Who's the fastest at me and him? No, what's how many times have we raced each other?
Do you know that?
No, but you can go somewhere and find out who's quickest on the thing.
You
Yeah, but how are you going to know the answer?
Yeah, you can't.
We can go and have a look.
No, hang on, we'll come back to that. I'll have a think about that while we're chatting. Ignore that, sorry.
Who's the oldest?
Who's the oldest? You know. Hang on, right.
When's your birthday? Are we both the same age, aren't we?
Someone's going to win.
When's your birthday?
I haven't said what they're going to win yet. I need to say what they're going to win first. And then...
Who's the oldest I was today?
That's my birthday.
Were you born in 71?
We're not going to... Yeah.
So we were both born in 71.
Okay. March.
No, I was born in March.
No.
Yeah.
What date?
I'll tell you. March the...
Bloody hell.
I think you're like a...
I'm like 4 days older than you.
Oh, is it? Oh, before?
Something like that. Yeah.
You March the 4th?
No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that because. Right. I tell you
Old
what.
one is the oldest.
Tell you what. Right. Let me show you what you. Let me show you what you could have won. Let me show you what you can win right now. And this is all going to be in one thing. Fenwick's, from our amazing sponsors. This is a drive chain cleaning kit. Amazing sponsors. It's the volume button. Then we've got a few goodie bags. Little goodie bag here from my trip to Scotland that was given to us by Tweed Love. Peace, love and dirt. Some socks. Is that called a snoo? Sorry, Todd. We got sticker, took the sticker in. Bosch keyring. But then what's really nice, you'll like this. Ooh. You'll like this. This is a beer collection from the Peebles Hydro where we stayed. See that? God, the picture's loads better off the phone. I'm always going to do it on the phone from now on. Yeah, and that'd be good for going to the Malverns using the phone there, wouldn't it?
Just that's right. You know what? We've got our own satellite system.
Yeah.
You can do
so, you can win all 3 of these. I just need to think of a question. Like I said, because I had all my computer issues, I haven't planned a thing. But, to tell who was listening, what category am I currently leading in the Bemba series? Somebody will have been listening, hopefully.
So everyone's saying how I'm like more young.
No.
Doc Ward?
Yes.
Doc Ward. Si wasn't born. He was found under a toadstool.
So we got Insane Pain. You're the winner. You get this stuff. Get in touch now. I know you're one of our... We're back. I think that's the only problem using the phone, isn't it? It's not as reliable on the...
If it freezes again without us saying anything, then stay on. Cause
Yeah. So we're back. It was Hardtail and Insane Pain. You got it, and he's one of our regular subscribers. Nice one, mate. Get in touch on the media or on the media. Another thing I want to mention, obviously, with our with our merchandise, we've got the caps.
Looking snazzy, nice snapback.
We've got the woolly hats.
How much are the caps, Jim?
The caps are £15 posted.
That's cheap, mate.
Yeah. We've got the woolly hats, which are either £17 or £18 posted. Can't remember. Which are they, Todd? Do you remember?
caps or woolly hats.
Woolly hats.
Are £17.
Then we got the riding tops, which are £28 posted. And you can have one then, mate. You can have one because you've sent me one of your hats.
You know what? I'm going to give that to the I'll put it in the Marshall's raffle.
Oh right, okay.
I'm like that. I like to do that.
Stem caps as well, £9 posted, and we're about to have a load of t-shirts done. I don't know the price on them yet. I'll work it out, but they'll be a lot cheaper than the kind of riding tops. They're not really riding tops, but you know what I mean. Long sleeve tees. They're the same design on now. What I was trying to say is we've now got a website, so it's pintv.co.uk. Dead simple. Go on there and you can order any of the merchandise.
There you go.
Yeah.
I get my stuff from Mission Print in Birmingham. Joe.
Yeah.
He does t-shirts for like Chain Reaction and
Oh really?
loads of people, yeah.
I get mine literally from up the road, and the best thing about it is there's no minimum order. So I could literally order 3 t-shirts if I wanted. And you try and find somewhere with no minimum order, that's the hardest bit. I wanted to get some socks done. Oh my god, you have to like order like 500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. Well, any more questions? You got questions about downhill racing, enduro racing, e-bikes?
ATS Rider has given it to someone else who got second because they've got a kid. He said they need.
Oh, that is well. Whoever got second,
It's Steve Denny.
awesome. Get in touch, mate. And yeah, fair play to ATS Rider. That's
Nice boy.
spot on. Yeah. Anything else, Todd?
No, because it's all just.
Just move this little thing here out of the way so you can see the bit that says.
Where are the best
First.
local trails in or around Shrewsbury?
Ooh, Eastridge.
Eastridge.
Eastridge, very.
What's all that ding dong about Eastridge?
There's a lot going on with Eastridge at the moment. Illegal trails, things being built that haven't been passed through the Forestry Commission. There's a big meeting about it soon. Oh yes.
The ETP, Eastridge Trail
Eastridge
Partnership.
Trail Partnership.
You know what though? You just can't go digging. Because I know this as an organiser. You just can't go digging on people's land
I know.
and building holes and things.
It's
that people are gonna...
very, very controversial around here at the moment with it all, and it's very. I've taken a total. I was quite involved in it on the Eastridge Trail Partnership on their page, and now I've taken a back seat because it's starting to upset a few people who are nice people.
Because I've dug a lot of trails and still do, but I never do is. And I love jumps and berms and stuff. But all I do is get my big BTR rake.
Yeah. I got one of them in there.
Oh, good on me. And I've got a normal sort of bulldog rake.
Yeah.
That's got. And all I do is just find the steepest part of the hill that where I'm going to dig. And all I do is just scrape a line down. I never build any berms, any drops, or any jumps.
Yeah.
I never put any logs. And people that put a log and then put the stakes behind it.
Oh yeah, that's
They're
like
gonna
asking
kill-
for trouble. Yeah.
The thing is, if you do that, it's so hard for them to close it down.
Mm.
What have they been building at East? Have they been building berms and drops and jumps?
No, there's just unofficial trails and just not really. I think there's a few. I think it's more about where they're ending up near certain people's houses, and they've now got a resident complainer.
Yeah, and then if they come onto a fire road and you go straight across the fire road, what you really want to do is try and finish almost parallel to the fire road or above the fire road, and then have a slow drop onto the fire road.
Yeah, well, they're not even to be honest, they're not even going onto them. It's just there's a person round there, and they are a nightmare. I know it is now, and I fell out with them a few years ago as well over.
You only need one.
Over nothing. They're a horrendous person, but who knows?
I'm sure they've got their reasons. You always have to put your the shoe on the other foot.
Yes, I know. Yeah. So yeah, I've got.
And we leave litter. I don't.
Yeah.
But
I've got to be in my bonnet about the litter thing, and it's not the normal bee in the bonnet, and this might annoy some people. Right? I pick litter up. If I'm out riding, I pick it up, but then I don't put it on social media. Going, I picked this up today to make myself look better. Just pick it up. Don't worry about it. Pick it up. You know, there are knobheads who drop stuff everywhere. But yeah, some people make a big deal out of letting everybody know. So, oh, what we got there? Yeah. Any more comments?
Yes, we've got quite a few. Any group rides around Shrewsbury suitable for beginners? There's the Wednesday Wheelers.
Yeah, Wednesday Wheelers. I don't know about beginners. Yeah, they've got different categories. The Wild Wednesday Wheelers. Look that up. Get in touch with them. They've got a real good, strong group, and they go somewhere obviously every Wednesday, and they do, I think, weekend stuff. And they've got different groups amongst their group, from like novice to, you know, the fast kiddies. So yeah, that's the only ones I can think of really.
Any good dirt jumps, Friday?
Not that I know of. There are some that I wouldn't like to say that, you know, but I know remember Rich Barlow?
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't want to just turn up at that. They had a Red Bull event there, but they're like super secret.
Is he still riding?
Yeah, just that.
He's still got that.
These are on private land.
Is he still on his Royal Race kit and on his GT iDrive?
He's amazing now. I've seen a video of him. That's all he ride. He was like Donny's rival, really, in a way, wasn't he?
They were both from Royal, weren't they?
Teammates, mates, but like rivals, really.
So how old is he now? Like 18, 19? I bet he's 30. I bet you.
How old's Donny? He's same age.
It's strange because we knew these guys when they were like
They
14.
kids, yeah, but Donny's like, what would he
32?
do now?
I
I think he'd be older than that, wouldn't he? I don't know. No idea. He's done all right for himself, hasn't he?
That's right.
Yeah.
Moved to Bath.
Yeah. Bath. Gotta say Bath if you go there.
MTB stuff.
Yeah.
I was going to ask last question. Urkel.
Arkle Woods, yeah, the bottom of the Wrekin.
Are they any good? Well, they're not dirt jumps, are they?
No, it's just sort of trails-ish. I don't know what you class them, but they are dirt jumps in a way. Not traditional dirt jumps like we, you know, like the old days. Sort of stuff. Stu rides.
Bommels and stuff.
I think like Woburn and places like that. I don't know where the local ones. There's that one that had the slalom that time over Bridgenorth Way. Don't know. I'm guessing a bit now. Anything else, Tom?
More questions.
Yeah. Where would you say the best place to live in the UK for mountain biking is?
In Elephant.
Yeah, that's what
No
other people
question
put.
about it.
Can I disagree?
Yeah, go on.
I've been to. Me and you used to get to Inleath a
Yeah,
lot,
but
even in the
it's
winter.
Not like that at all now.
The Brass Monkey days.
I used to, when we went there 20 years ago, I loved the riding, but I hated the town because we weren't welcome. It was a dump, and it was not suited to mountain bikes. It was just like a bit of a rundown town. But now, it's like super cosmopolitan. They love bikes. The whole economy is thriving on bikes.
Yeah.
There's a real nice bunch of people there, all making a living out of bikes. And just tell you what I found out from riding up there in the Tweed Valley in the week. They said you could go there for a year, ride a different track every single day, and you still wouldn't have ridden every track. Now you can't say that anywhere else, surely.
See, I think Birmingham's a good place to live. And everyone will disagree with me.
What?
But you've got some shit hot BMX tracks. You've got
Yeah.
Perry Bar BMX track. You've got Redditch BMX track.
Yeah, but not
He's
everyone
going,
likes
shut up.
BMX, do they?
Hold on.
I hate it.
But that's if you can ride a BMX track on a BMX.
Yeah.
You can ride anything because it learns you to be smooth, fast, fluid. You learn to jump, pump, manual, blah blah blah. Less the Huncoat.
Do you know what I'd say about BMX tracks though? Could you find any BMX track where you'd leave your van unlocked?
Yeah, Huncoat.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a
Because
beauty.
normally they're in dives, aren't
They're
they?
in a shithole.
Yeah.
And then you know what? Because people have said that to me before, Birmingham. Okay, yes, you've got 4 or 5 really good BMX tracks, pretty local. You got some wicked dirt jumps, Belton Trails. Can't tell you where they are, but Belton Trails.
Yeah. Are they in Belton?
No.
Okay.
Near Birmingham. Stab.
What do you have to wear?
Whatever.
Do you have
But there's
to
some good
put a
dirt
belt
jumps. Wolverley as
Sorry.
well. The Skeldings Trails.
Whistler.
Whistler, obviously Whistler. But,
No, I haven't.
And you know what though? You can get to most places within an hour and a half. You're
Well,
pretty local.
yeah, but the trouble is in Birmingham, within an hour and a half, it's like 5 miles down the road. Because Sonny's
not
near that way, isn't he?
Not on a Sunday morning.
Every time Sonny
Time it
comes
right.
over here, he's always late because of the traffic.
I'm telling you, Birmingham, right, is a great central place to live.
Fod is one of my favourites. Someone's put, who's that? Trail hunting, empty beer.
No, the wild boar at the Fodder are insane.
Have you encountered them? I've only ever seen them once.
I was with Steve Liggins driving home.
Yeah.
Van in front of us, we nearly ended in his front seat, stopped, got out, was like, oh, there's been a crash. other side of the road or something, and there was a wild boar, and I tell you, it was as big as a sofa.
Really?
It was huge, and it was flapping in the road, and blood everywhere. It was like,
Oh, he'd hit it.
no, I was like, what's happened there? He said a bloke on a motorbike hit it. I went, where's the bloke on a motorbike? He went wobbling off down the road. I went, well, he must be something.
Yeah.
So anyway, the thing died. We dragged it out. It took two of us to drag it across the road.
Fired up the Barbie.
Carried on, and there's this bloke walking up the road with his hand like this.
Yeah.
With a leather jacket on going, that's a motorbike.
Yeah.
And he was like, right mate? He was like, yeah. He said, what was it? I went, a wild boar. I said, where's your motorbike? He went, oh, down there. And he'd hit it with his wrist. Obviously, the wrist, the shock had broke his wrist, what we think so. And he was on a big trike. He was like a Hell's Angel kind of guy.
Really?
On a big trike like this. And I was just thinking, that nearly killed him. But if that had run across the road, you would have swerved to, and you could have gone in. And it's fast traffic down there. There could have been a fatality. They are dangerous as you like.
Yeah.
So I go there a lot on my own, and I'm pretty scared.
Mm.
I go with Hensley.
I've only ever seen.
Who was 11 today?
Wow.
My trail dog.
I've only ever seen one female with the piglets. Piglets, I guess you call them. They look really cute. Right, we need to give away your thing, and I've thought of a good question unless you've got one.
I've got one.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is the biggest part of the year, the Malverns Classic. So I'm going to leave these with Jim. So we've got some stickers. Okay. I'm going to throw in. Where's it gone?
You were going to grab my pin that then.
I nearly did then. I'm going to throw in that t-shirt. I'm going to say it's a medium. Nice, thanks to the guys there at Specialised. We'll throw that one into the pot as well. So the Malverns Classic, I'm going to give you and your friend, so 2 tickets to the GT Bicycles Malverns Classic, 14th to 16th of June 2019, this year. So that's going to include camping, parking, entry, and if you're 18 or over, I'm going to buy you a beer each at the bar.
How much is that worth? That's worth a few quid.
Well, entry's now entry into the festival's 40 quid, and the car parking's a £5, so that's 90 quid's worth, and then the beer probably £4 a pint.
Yeah.
So it's, so the best part of and the t-shirt
100
plus 100 quid's worth. So there you go. So what I would like to know is, what was the first year of the Malverns Classic? Not the one we just bought back, the original Malverns Classic. What year was it?
What is it? Just write it on there. Okay.
Oh, hold on, it's close. Keith, close but no cigar. 87, he said 92, no, 92, no. 94, 87. Oh, we're getting warmer. Dartboard, 98. Miles away, son. Hold on, 1988. Keith, you're getting close. Chris Tyler, 86.
There we
Kate,
go.
85.
Got it.
Hold on,
Sam Buxton.
Sam, was it Burton or Buxton?
Buxton.
Sam Buxton.
89. No.
Sam Buxton, 1989, on the nose.
So, Sam, get in touch. They're yours.
He's the one who lent me his GoPro for that video.
Nice one, Sam. Nice one.
There you go. And you know what? If you want to do us a favour, can I do this?
Yeah.
Just say yes.
Yes.
We've asked loads of people, and they've really helped spread the word. If you send me an email to si@pinkbike.com, si@pinkbike.com, and you want to distribute some flyers for us, I'll chuck some stickers in for yourself, and I'll send you 25 flyers. So yeah, if you want to do that and spread it around your college, school.
How many flyers have you sent out so far?
About 10,000. I've ordered 15,000. I've got about 6,000 left.
Wow.
So thank you to everyone that's supporting it. Let's get the Malverns back to where it should be. The biggest mountain bike festival of the year. Come along, the Glastonbury of mountain biking.
You're promoting it well. I've got to say, I keep an eye on your promotion and how you work in all the media. And it's is that your brother doing that or you?
Yeah, he does. We both do it. Did you like my new banner?
Yes. Yeah.
Fits perfect.
Yeah.
The railing.
That's. I take it you were testing that. You haven't left it there now.
Yeah.
Have you? Oh wow.
I saw the other organisers of festivals had done the same thing. And I thought, oh, all right.
Why not?
And I actually went and measured it exactly, the fence, and thought, I'm going to get mine to measure exact.
Good idea.
And the guys from Forked Up did us a good deal, and there we go. Nice banner on the fence. So everyone that drives past will see GT Bicycles Malverns Classic.
Perfect. Well, we're about done. We are.
There must be some more questions. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, we've got 3 more minutes. So yeah, fire anything over. We can maybe go a little bit longer because we started a bit late.
Someone's just put, will you be doing any pin TV stickers? We already do with them.
We do pin TV stickers. All you've got to do is get in touch and we'll send you some out, basically.
Perfect.
Got the big, hang on. I usually send these, to be fair, I don't tend to send them out that often, like just because it's a bit costly. If you've bought merchandise, that's usually what you get. So you get the bumper sticker, as you can see, in VisiFrame. They sort of sponsor these stickers, but I can't be asking for millions off them because Invisi stuff is not cheap stickers.
That's a good quality sticker.
Real good quality.
So I can tell that from the thickness.
And then we got the little ones here for your helmet, bike, whatever. Should charge for those really, but I'm not going to.
They're good, they are.
These are your stem caps. Right then.
I like those.
Can you see that? Hang on.
Close now. This is better camera.
Sort of. It's a bit blurred. There you go.
Right, we got a few.
Okay.
How much bigger will this year's Malverns be compared to this last year?
John Parks, he flattened those railings when he was drunk on you. How much bigger is it going to be? Well, you know what? It depends on that. See that shiny thing up there.
Yeah.
So this last year we had 4,500. Who knows? I'm expecting 6,000 or 7,000. I don't want to jump to like 10,000 and just. I want everyone to come along and have a good experience and make sure we've got the right amount of facilities. So.
Have you got 100 stalls again? Do you think?
I've got 153 brands coming.
Yeah. Wow.
If you count the stalls, there's 103 brands attended last year, so we're up.
Yeah.
Up
Okay.
a lot, 50% up on that. So I'm expecting 7,000. All I'd ask you if you are coming is just if you can try and book your tickets in advance. The bad thing last year, and I can't moan at people because they didn't really know what was going on, but we'd only sold 300 tickets a month before last year, so it was really hard to get the right number of toilets, showers, catering, etc. So the sooner you book, the easier it is for us to forecast exactly how many people are coming, and we can get the right number of facilities and services in place for you.
Okay. Now I want to say, obviously, quite a few of you are interested in the Stanton situation. I did mention before, Sonny and my bike's frames are actually being sprayed as we speak. Keep an eye on pinned Instagram stories because I'm doing little teasers on there, and you might get to see what these things are going to look like. They're going to be so bling. The things that they're doing, they're really pulling out the stops for us, and they are.
Who's doing it for you?
It's Stanton Bikes. The chap there, Cy Lives, he's the painter.
Okay.
And some cool colours about to come out.
Nice.
Very unique, mine and Sonny's. Todd's will be being welded up in the next couple of weeks, and he'll soon have his instead of his GT Brian Lopes. It's about a foot long.
Nice. Did you see Ken Block Specialised?
Yeah, I did see that.
With the Troy Lee
Yeah,
collaboration. Check out our Instagram at Malvern's Classic. Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's nice. Isn't it?
It's Ken Block though, isn't it? So
Yeah,
he's got
yeah.
a bit more pull than
Yeah.
you and I.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was nice.
he can drive all right.
You can. Any other questions, Todd?
Yeah, Keith Rooson's asked, Queen Elizabeth Country Park, Southern Day and Night, yay or nay?
No, I'm in Spain, unfortunately. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, because I did want to do that event, but no. Spain sort of
Sunny Spain.
tick the boxes. Ride Southern Spain. Check them out. That's a holiday company got in touch and asked me to come over and feature them.
There you go.
Couldn't turn that one down, could I?
No,
And I'm going with Dan Stanton as well, so
not bad.
it's a big Stanton edit, shakedown of the new bikes.
Sean Flood has asked, any drunk jumping at this year's Malverns?
Drunk jumping. No, the guys from Sender Ramps asked me if we wanted a Sender Ramp for the lake ride, lake jump. I said no because people it gets asked all the time about the lake jump. Back in the day, I mean, I've seen a picture of Paul Roberts, Grotbags, BMX dude, legend.
Yeah.
Got an awesome voice. He should do a lot of voiceover stuff. Based in America now. There's a picture of him doing a tail whip. He's about 100 feet in the air.
Mm.
But Tracy Mosley jumped, landed in because the water's only sort of waist deep.
Yeah.
And she tore her ligaments in her ankle and she was off for a season for the World Cup.
I never knew
Yeah,
that.
she was off. So you just can't jump. We just can't allow people to jump in the lake. When I say health and safety, and I know everyone goes on to everyone knows me as Captain Health and Safety. It's not the health and safety really. It's people that then it's not the laws, it's the people that then try and sue you.
Yeah, and it's not the person who's been hurt, it's usually their relations.
Yeah, their mum and dad.
The ones who don't care about the biking. I don't care if you know them, sue them.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can get $5 grand, you can get 10 grand off them, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh Jesus.
Yeah.
So you just can't, we've got the late ride, which is, a really good thing. Pretty safe. We're going to make sure everyone's got a helmet on and a life vest. And we've got a boat there as well.
Sorry, Tom, we're keeping you up.
Keeping them up.
Right.
So yeah, no late jumping, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Right, we've hit the hour. So thank you very much for joining us at the Booicore live show. Obviously, this is every month. It's the first Thursday of every month, but we will give you reminders on the media and on YouTube. Massive thanks for joining us, mate. Much appreciated.
It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for coming along.
We'd like to see you. Pin TV's always welcome. Me and Jim have known each other for 20 odd years.
Yeah. How do you turn it off on the phone? I can't see where you turn it off.
End live feed. There'll be a button somewhere.
It's probably hidden behind that because it's holding on the thingy.
You'll have to move it. See you later, guys.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye.